Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing, envelope cash stuffing budget video. This is going to be the very first time that I am cash stuffing on this channel. However, it's also only like the second time that I've done it at all. This is my first month in the cash envelope system, and honestly, a lot of this I am just winging. I watched a lot of videos and I tried to find people that seem to have similar incomes. A lot of people that cash stuff seem to have kids or families that they are providing for, or they have other sources of income like husbands or whatever. And so finding information has been kind of difficult, but I've done the best I can with what I have. I am a teacher at a private nonprofit school, so I have a pretty low income, especially based on the bills that I have to pay. This is my budget breakdown that I've done. So I'm actually very lucky because this week I actually have a little bit of additional income because when I sold my house, sorry, the light is kind of weird. When I sold my house, I had a little bit of credit on the insurance that I had been paying, and so I got that back this week. So I'm very excited about that. And what I've done is I have broken this down into, I don't know why the camera's kind of shaky right now. I've broken this down into my priorities, my debt, my variables, savings, and then others that could be taken out or not. On the back, I have my envelopes. And like I said, this is the first month that I've done it. So I'm kind of playing it by ear. The amounts are probably going to change from month to month until I kind of figure out what works best for me in my system. But this is my breakdown. I have the envelopes, the amount that goes in each envelope, and then how many of each bill that I'm going to put in it. And so we're going to be stuffing $433 today. So I'm going to count my money and make sure it's all here. So we have 1, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 385, 390, 395, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So that's $433. All right, so these are my binders that I have. This is like my wallet that I kind of take with me everywhere, and this has a bunch of like savings and stuff that I am working towards. So the first thing I'm gonna do is see how much I have left from the last paycheck. And like I said, this was all there's really no rhyme or reason for the first time that I stuffed this because I really had no idea how much to put in it and what needed to go where. Like, I changed what envelopes I'm gonna have I don't know how many times, so we'll see. And like I said, next month these numbers may be completely different. I do want to point out that a priority for me right now is my credit card debt. I currently am paying over $300 a month towards my credit cards, which is a huge amount, especially for someone with a low income like me. And so my goal is to pay those off. I have 3 credit cards. Total, I think I have 1 credit card that has $7,000, one that has $5,000, and one that has like $1,000 on it. A lot of my envelopes are kind of getting very little amount or no amount because I'm putting as much as I can towards those credit cards. That being said, we're gonna start with our groceries. And I have already filled out my envelope, so. Let's see, this is left over from last paycheck. So we have 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Since I am not entirely sure how much money I will spend on groceries with budgeting and everything, I am going to leave the 25 in the envelope, but the ones I'm going to put into my $1 savings jar. So I'm gonna put those to the side. And I am adding $75 to my groceries, which is a 50, a 20, and a 5. So we're gonna add those in. So it's 20, 70, 90, 95, $100. And that should be, yep, all right. Okay, next is gas. I had leftover money again. I had $10 left over. I don't drive very far. I pretty much just go work and home, occasionally to the grocery store. I'm gonna take these out and put them towards credit card. So I am adding in for gas is getting $20, which is just, well, it's 2 10s, I think. Yes, okay. So 10, 20, yep. Oop. All right, next is personal. And I did not spend any of the money I set in personal last paycheck, so way to go me. I am going to put $25 back in, which is just a 20 and a 5. 25, yeah. Okay. Struggling. Okay, there we go. Next is miscellaneous. This is just if for some reason I go over, so if I don't have enough in my groceries, I can pull money out of miscellaneous. It's kind of like a cushion, I guess. But I didn't spend anything out of my miscellaneous envelope, so I'm gonna set that to the side. And it is getting $10, which is just a $10 bill. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just double checking my math there. Stick that in there. Next is car maintenance. So I don't take anything out of this. This is for like oil changes. My car actually needs some new wiper blades, so that will go towards, or that those wiper blades will come out of this envelope. So I am putting, let's see, $10 into car maintenance. That's just a $10 bill. So I now have $20 in there. Yes. $20. Next is medical. This envelope is not really, like, I'm not putting a lot into this envelope. I do have an HSA or health savings account through my work, and my I contribute to it every single paycheck. It automatically comes in before I even see the money. So I use that for like my big medical, like doctor's appointments and things like that. This is for little things that I may not want to put on my health savings account, like over-the-counter medications or things like that. So it just gets a little bit at a time, and I have $5 in there now, and I am putting another 5 in there. So I now have $10 in medical. Okay. Gifts, this is for, you know, birthdays, holidays, like if I want to give to someone in need, anything like that. I do intend to put more money in this eventually, but right now it's just getting one at a time. But today I'm putting $3 in there. So it now has $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 in gifts. And that is all the envelopes in here, but I am going to empty my change into my change jar. So, you know, not too bad. Oh, dropped a penny. So this, I've started feeling that I started putting my change in here this month. So it's not too bad for, I'm trying to show you, for, you know, roughly half a month or a little over half a month. Put my change back in there. Oh, I am sure. All right. And this envelope is done. Next is my savings slash, there's some sinking funds in here. This is a little bit of everything, to be honest. So, not all of these envelopes are getting stuffed. Some of them are getting like $5 here or there. But I wanted, since I did get a little bit of extra money coming in today, I wanted to try to put something in all of them. So I did try to put a little bit, I tried to put money in as many of them as I could. So beauty is not something that I will stuff all the time. This will just be when I am working towards something specific. So for instance, I get my hair cut, well, I donate my hair about once every other year. I get like 13 to 15 inches cut off and donate it, and it is getting to the point where I seriously need to cut my hair. So I have started saving for beauty for that, and I am just gonna be putting $5 in it today. So it's not something that is super pressing or that, you know, it has to really bulk up fast, but it is something that I want to work towards so that when I do go get my hair done, it is all in here ready to go. Next is clothes. This is the same thing. I am not really a clothes shopper. I don't buy a lot of clothes for myself, but I do really need a pair of jeans or a couple pairs of jeans, so I'm, you know, putting money away for that in the future. But this one is just getting $5 as well. Okay. Next is author expenses. I am a part-time author. I love to write and I self-publish my books, but that can get really expensive with cover designing and editing and all of that good stuff. So I thought this would be a really great envelope to have. I did just recently publish my a poetry collection, and I am working on my next book, but I just started it recently, so it'll be a while before I need to like pay for a cover and editors and all that. So I have some time to save up money here, and so I do want to put a little bit in this, but it's not as pressing of an issue as my credit card, so we're just doing a little bit at a time. Oh, and I have $10 in there now. My 1 month ahead savings, I went back and forth on if I wanted this envelope, but I decided that it would be a good idea to have it, and I'm not really like working towards getting 1 month ahead immediately. Eventually I would like to be there, but it's not something that it needs to happen super fast. This is more like if for some reason I don't have enough money to pay my phone bill that week or that month, then I can pull a little bit out of here that I have saved up. So I currently have $40 in here, and I am adding another $5. So I have 20, 40, $5 in 1 month ahead. Next is Christmas. I love buying Christmas presents for people. I typically spend way too much money and I never plan ahead, so I always end up using credit cards at Christmas, which I do not want to do this year because I'm really trying to pay them off and not put any more on them. I do have a part-time job starting this summer, and so it's just a summer job working at a water park for the summer, and so I plan on putting a lot of the money that I make there towards Christmas, so I'm not too worried about putting a lot of money in here now. So we're just starting with $10 in there, which, you know, a start's a start. If anything, you know, whatever's in here will be less that I have to worry about during Christmas, you know, a little bit more that I have stashed away. Vacation is also getting $10. There is a trip that I really want to take in November. It is like a huge conference that happens every year. So if I don't get to go this year, there will be another one next year. But I would really like to go this November, so I'm saving up money for that. And hopefully that will happen. Credit cards, I am going to come back to credit cards. Student loans, I'm not currently paying anything on my student loans. I don't have any monthly payments because I am technically in school. I started a certificate program, or actually I start a certificate program on May 9th. So my student loan payments have been deferred. However, I am choosing to continue to pay on them because interest is just insane, and you know, the more you can pay, the better. So I am going to put $10 in here. I know it's not a lot, but this will become my priority once I have paid off my credit cards. So once I've paid off my credit cards, then I will put more focus on my student loans. But for now, it's getting $10. Taxes, again, this is something I'm not stressing over because I am a teacher. I am in school, and I've been in, I've been in school for a while, so I typically get a lot of taxes back, but this is for the future, but it's not getting stuffed today. New home is something that I want to start working towards. It's going to take me a while. I actually bought my first home, I guess it was a year ago this month, a year ago April. I bought my first home, but there were issues and I found some things, and it was going to cost me $30,000-$40,000 to fix, which I just could not afford. And with the market the way it was, I just worked out for me just to sell it. So I sold my house. I made a little bit of money off of it, but not a lot, just because of the condition and the issues that I had found. So this is the start of fun to find a new house, and hopefully this time it works out better, but it is going to be a journey funding this. And I am putting $15. Okay, I've done something. Yes, okay. I put a $10 bill in miscellaneous, and it was supposed to be 2 5s. That is what happened. So I'm going to take out this $10 and put 2 5s back into miscellaneous. And then 15, a 10 and a 5 go into new home. Okay, that's what happened. All right, and the last envelope in here is retirement. So this isn't technically retirement because I have I think it's a 401b. It's whatever the nonprofit equivalent of a 401k is. I can't ever remember what it is exactly, but I have a retirement plan through my work, and I contribute monthly. My employer does match 3%, and so I contribute the maximum amount that they will match every month. So that is in the works. I already have $3,000 in my retirement fund. This is just like extra stuff. I considered doing a Roth IRA, but I think what's going to happen is everything that I put into this envelope is going to go into a high yield savings account, but it's not pressing at the moment. So this will be funded here and there as I have extra cash to do it. So today it is not getting anything, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So I did want to go back to my credit cards. Ooh, look at that. Turn right to it. My credit card is getting the most. It is getting $220. And like I said, I have already paid April and month's payments for my credit card, so this is all just extra. So it's $220. But I'm also putting the money that we pulled out from not groceries, but like gas and miscellaneous and personal, all of that is going into the credit card as well. This is all the rollover money. So credit card is getting 1, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So $270 is going into credit cards. Oh, and there's actually money already in credit cards, so I need to add that to it. All right. Hold on. Let me fix that. All right. So 1, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 355, $360. Yes. Okay. $360 is going into the credit card. I think that is a fabulous extra payment. So I'll add that to my payment next month when I do that. And that is all. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add, is add the 4 ones I pulled out of grocery and stick it in my $1 savings jar. All right, so that is it for my cash stuffing. I'm so excited to watch the amounts grow in these envelopes. It seems like such a little amount that I put, like the $5 and $10 that I put away in these, but you know, I've been watching and been motivated and feeling excited from other people's videos, and just getting a chance to see it grow for myself is going to be amazing, and I'm very excited about it. If you have any like tips or suggestions for me, please let me know, because I want to know all the things. And if you have a cash stuffing channel or videos that you put out, please let me know, because I've literally been following all of them. So thank you. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.